You're dealing with your lady and she steps out of line, but you don't check her for whatever reason. I'm gonna have to tell you about yourself, but if you can stick with me and hear what I'm laying down, you're gonna get some real value for yourself. I am masculinity architect Duane Langham, helping build men into the architects of the future. Talking with a client of mine today, longtime friend and brother, and he's telling me about some lines that were crossed with the previous partner. The writing's on the wall, they're in the process of ending the relationship, and he was reflecting on some places where things were going wrong. I got to be in place to offer the course correction. You see, it's sort of like, honestly, training a dog. They work better with direction rather than correction. You allow the transgression to proceed, you've already dropped the ball. And this is why I say it's going to be some hard truth, fellas, some tough love, because this one's on you. If you're new here, we're building a better future by designing better men. Feminine energy needs the parameters, the boundaries, it needs your containment. Now, that just is not serving and protecting. That's actually going to be letting them know the ground rules, letting them know what's acceptable, giving them direction of how your relationship, how your dynamic can really work. So what that looks like, fellas, is you got to be willing to stand up for yourself. You got to be willing to lay down the ground rules. You got to be willing to tell them how they can operate and navigate, because that allows them to relax, because they know the parameters, they know the situation. It's been made clear. And if they step out of those bounds, they know. But it's clear where and how they need to show up. And because they're following your lead, you got to lay that down. If you fail to do this, brothers, you can't be mad at anybody but yourself. And you'll end up just like this brother I was helping out today, who's reflecting on places and spaces. She's talking out the side of her mouth about his family, talking about his mom, his sister. Doesn't even have the facts, the big picture, but the disrespect is there, because no different than your partner, your lady, your woman is going to expect you to stand up for her. It is disrespectful to cross those lines and boundaries. And if we as men don't set forward the parameters, the boundaries, if we don't protect the village, the tribe, those who are under our protection, how you do anything is how you do everything. So best believe the exact same way that she's talking sideways about your family, she'll talk sideways about you. And he's seeing that show up as everything crumbles and the walls fall down. Because I've been there myself. You get love struck. Maybe you're not healed. Maybe you're not self-aware. Maybe you just want that soft feminine attention, validation, whatever it means for you. But you really got to look for yourself, and you got to take yourself on. Because when you don't set the ground rules, when you don't honor your boundaries, when you don't let them know what's okay and not okay, the do's and don'ts of operating in a relationship with you, they're going to run all over the place. It's just like children. It's just like dogs. It's no disrespect to our beautiful feminine counterpart, but they need this discipline. They need to understand what's okay. And if you don't lay it down, brothers, it's your relationship, it's your partnership, it's your lead, and it's going to come back to you being dissatisfied, turned into a doormat. And best believe, if they see that you don't respect yourself, they're not going to respect you either. It's only going to be so long before you become a placeholder and they're looking for the next partner. Fellas, I know what it's like to be a man in a world where nobody told you how, but everybody is expecting you to get it right. Just want you to know you're in the right place to get the building blocks you need to become a leader. So you can step up, start living the life of your dreams, because nobody needs another good boy in a world that needs great men. So what's really at play here? You're not loving yourself. You're not loving you as the MVP to stand up and say, hey, no, these are the boundaries for how life goes in my square. If you're going to be my partner, if you're going to be in my house, my tribe, my village, if you're going to be in this relationship with me, if you're going to be my lady, then you need to respect me. You need to respect my family. You need to respect whatever it is. We don't talk over this volume inside the house. We keep a clean house. And fellas, if you can hear it, I'm talking about myself. This ain't even about this brother, but I could just relate to. I knew exactly where he went wrong because I did the same thing. Here's a bonus tip. As men, masculine, we learn through the experience. We learn through the doing. Don't beat yourself up about it. There's nothing wrong. Except we have to experience. We have to be hands-on, do the thing, be in action to learn, that's where I got burned. That's where I messed up. That's where I zigged where I should have zagged. That's where I took a step left. And now I know what to do right next time. So how do you lay these boundaries? I'll break it down to you real simple. Stand up for yourself. Stand on your square. You got to be able to deliver to your woman. And this is to any partnership, any relationship, platonic, familial, whatever, just like kids, just like family. Put some respect on my name. This is how you treat me. We train everyone we interact with in relationships how we want to be treated. So you've got to train your woman, her role and her place, for how to respect you, how to treat you, how to honor your name, your tribe, your village, your boundaries. Because otherwise she's going to cross them. Otherwise she's going to step on them. It's nobody's fault but your own. So when these situations come up, brother, and you feel disrespected, you feel tested, it's not the time to bite the bullet. It's not the time to turn the other cheek. It's time to lay down the law. And it's not about swinging the big dick of authority, being a dictator. It's about being a demand for your respect. When you show her your boundaries, when you show her, I'm okay for you to walk away. If you can't stay within these bounds, you are free to go. The door is right there where you came in. Don't let it hit you on the way out. And she will respect that because she knows if you stand up for yourself, if you love yourself, you can love and stand up for her. She will admire and appreciate that. She will honor that. And that's a man that they don't walk away from. It's all full circle, brothers. And I'm dropping the tools to have you get what you need. If you got value from this video, if this is something that you can benefit from, I highly encourage you to pick up my book, The Dance. It's all about mastering the rhythm of modern love. Interested in one-on-one support? I offer mentoring. Hit the link in the description below, pick up your copy, and book a conversation so we can build your blueprint and get you on the right track, building and designing a life you want to lead and a future you want to live into. This has been another brick building you up. If you got value, hit that thumbs up for me. Share with a man you care to build up and help us grow. Meanwhile, you can keep growing with the next video, and I'll catch you in the next one.